and watch the pattern. You know, see how these black folks found this incredible music, you know, that comes from a place of expression, and how it gets co-opted and commercialized and compromised and, you know, and bitten and appropriated and taken. And, you know, my struggle has always been to sort of prevent that from happening, to sort of maintain the soul in everything that I could possibly do.
But it is hard, I mean, because you have the industry behind artists, you know, and it is an industry now. You know, how do you deal with that?
Head has to remain head, tail remains tail. You know, you can't have a wag the dog situation going on. Head has to remain strong, healthy, and sure of itself. You know, or else before you know it, you know, you're being flipped around by the dollar. And, you know, compromise is a bitch. Because once you get stuck, you know, very, very difficult to untangle yourself from that type of situation. You know, the reason why hip-hop had such a strong voice was because, you know, it was a defiant message for a while. You know, it was basically the voice of the voiceless. Once you become sort of, you know, the voice of the corporate, you know, you become a different creature. So, you know, a lot of these, I think a lot of these men and women struggle with sort of the identity crisis that takes place just with black people in America, black people in the Western world. You know, not just who am I, but how to be what I am, you know, in that particular Western paradigm, you know, and still remain true to yourself. You know, they just need the courage and the protection and the people to defend them, you know, in doing what I think they would instinctively do if they felt safe enough to do.
Now, another question that's on a lot of people's mind is the reunion of the Fugees. Now, we've been reading interviews about Pras and stuff saying that's never going to happen.
Really? See, I don't read anything, so I mean, you telling me. I'm like, really? He wrote that?
But you never know. I mean, interviews, what you read, don't believe everything you read or everything you hear. So,
to be honest with you, I couldn't even tell you who says what, when, where. You know, I read very little with respect to, like, the, you know, just like the popular tabloids or whatever. But
so you don't know?
No, I don't really know. I'm not gonna say never, because I'm not gonna feed anything either. But I think the Fugees. First of all, I think that moment that we came together, it was just like the moment, the timing. I just think it was just a beautiful moment. You know, it was a beautiful moment, and we were able to do some really beautiful things. You know, I mean, even when I listened to his performance in the Fuji stuff tonight and just hearing how special, you know, that coming together was, it was a special thing. It was a special time. And it was also very necessary based on, you know, what was going on at the time. As far as a reunion, I don't have the answer.
Okay. Keep us in suspense.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for your next solo as well. I mean, really looking forward to that. Thank you so much for your time, Lauryn.
You know, it was, I enjoyed myself here. Enjoyed myself here. The crowd was, you know, they're really nice. Stayed out in the rain, and hopefully they enjoyed themselves.
I'm sure of that.
That's great.
I'm sure of that. Thanks.
Okay.